I'm Hunter Dyar. I'm an assistant professor at Chatham University and an adjunct professor at Carnegie Mellon University. And I'm working on the Clayze project, an open source experimental software design project where we hope to collaboratively bring students together and come up with some interesting, weird, explorative, hacky, different approaches to 3D modeling using XR devices. For me as an educator, the most exciting part is just getting the students at the different universities with different backgrounds and different skills and different perspectives, getting them all into the same space and letting that sort of creative, collaborative energy be what guides us. One of the goals of the project is to really explore 3D modeling as an interface. So using clay as our sort of mental model and literal model for how 3D objects exist, how would we interact with that? And that's the sort of the question that each student group is going to get asked. So the goal isn't to discover how to do 3D modeling. The goal is to go exploring and find interesting new solutions that have been previously unexplored.
So enabling them to do that iteration and to play with these tools was, I say play so loosely, but like really get into it. That was such an exciting opportunity.
The actual project is design research. It is about exploring interesting XR spaces. So the project began with an ideation session where I sat down with the students and I said, hey, let's apply to this grant and we're going to use those to figure out some interesting solve of how to manipulate a 3D object. And that's the class, that's the summer class. And then after the class, we're gonna have a big showcase, we come together and we make it. After this, we'll be purchasing some weird experimental but consumer level and accessible hardware, which we'll be shipping and mailing to students to work remote. The next part of the project will be the class, the actual summer class that this was created as, where the CMU and Chatham students will get to work together on teams and they will get their weird piece of hardware and they get to make some XR interaction using this API. And everything will be open sourced. The final stage of the project will be a showcase where the students come back in person in the fall. We set up the demo, we invite some guests, and everyone gets to work together and they get to model something as a team using what we've proven. I think if all of my student groups succeed, like we didn't get weird enough, we didn't get experimental enough.
Having the support from the grant to be able to like facilitate projects for the students has been really interesting. Like, you know, we bought Nerf foam and Wacom tablets and extra. We bought things that we wouldn't have bought otherwise to put projects together. And they're like, is this okay? Am I allowed to spend this money? I'm like, yes, please. Like, you will not have this opportunity, and now you do. Let's go for it.
One of the important parts of the project is that we're doing everything in a completely open source way. So all of the code, all of the projects, all of the work that we put together and the tools that I'm putting together for the students will all just be freely available for anyone, anywhere, at any time. They can take it, they can sell it, I don't care. That's the goal, that's the dream. So the literal project is just an open source repository that anyone can use. But the actual project will be this showcase where we bring it together, set it all up, have some dumplings, and get the students to showcase what they've built and discover what worked or what didn't work. If this project were to move forward, I would keep the process and try to solidify that and fund that, and then just swap out the research that we're doing. You know, it takes ideas, and ideas need to be proven out. So let's let a bunch of students with nothing to lose. Like, let's let there be negative results, and let's just go out there and like try some things.